Hey everyone, Sirturmund here again, and today I'm bringing you one of my favorite decks ever, and it's gonna be Viktor Lee Sin. I don't know how many of you have been around since last year, around May 2022, when we were one of the first people to play Viktor Lee Sin and got to like rank 2 with it. Since then, this deck has always been a favorite of mine. Like, it's so fun to have this big like control combo deck that just can remove opponent stuff with the PNC package, as well as defend your units with Ionia. So of course we're in Eternal now, so we can try it again now, especially with Lee Sin getting buffed again. It means that we can actually play this deck again, right? Because it was taking too long before to level up Lee Sin when he was at 10, and unfortunately Viktor is in Eternal. So yeah, this deck is just all about comboing now. You're winning with Viktor and Lee Sin. You don't need to have Overwhelm, right? You don't need to have Overwhelm, because eventually you're able to kind of grind down the opponent. So that's all you gotta do. Grind down your opponent, have all these defensive tools, all these PNC tools that lets us level up your Viktor really fast, and kind of just go from there. So hope you enjoyed the games came up today, and if you do, make sure to like the video below and subscribe to us. We post a lot of videos every single day. Enjoy the games. In this match, we're going against Samira and Akshan. So it's gonna be like a combo deck that we're gonna have to deal with. This might be a long matchup. This twin is actually good, by the way, but I think I need to find the Viktor or the not a Viktor, but the Bastion should let me get a large draw. We could always aftershock their landmark as well if we ever feel like we need to slow them down. Ballistic bar, right? So Viktor or ballistic bar are the ways that we can level up this Lee Sin very quickly. Fortunately, we don't have either of them right now. So I guess we'll go for the Shaman win and hope that we get it. Oh, I guess we have the twin. That's not bad. We'll go here. Let's push the damage now. This, yeah, if the opponent had gone for like a quicksand there, that would have been kind of crazy. Let's go out of the dragon and just play the second Shaman win, so we have a blocker with the Dragon Link. Just so that we have a blocker with the Dragon Link that we can kind of get value from. We can always go and work the soul as well to try to deal with the Swinging Glaive, because the Swinging Glaive is kind of annoying.
Villains beware.
Yeah, we'll go like this, let the opponent get their value here. I think it's not correct for me to play this just yet. Like, I want the opponent to commit into something. Like, if they have an action spell here, that's good for us. If they do something like that, like, that's better off for us. The problem with Lee Sin is that he will not be able to kill this action. So I don't know if we actually play the Lee Sin anytime soon. Yeah, we can just go like this. With that said, we do have the Sonic Wave now, so we could technically kill this action. If the opponent tries to go for like a, like they get the action level up, right? I have to be worried about Quicksand. Like, Quicksand could actually kill my action, my Lee Sin through the barrier. Let the opponent do whatever they want though. Again, we can always, once we kill action, we can actually try to kill this Warlord Sword. Kind of sucks that I'm not enabling my Unworthy Soul, but it's just too much of a punish if the opponent has Quicksand to remove the barrier. So I cannot actually pull until I can actually level up this Lee Sin, which I'm very far from, because again, we didn't get the Viktor or the thing early. We end up with the Viktor now. We're gonna need time. We're gonna need time. Opponent has this challenger here. So opponent does have this challenge here. They're gonna opt to kill the dragon, which I think makes sense. Although I'm not really scared about, like, I guess, I mean, I feel like you threaten my Lee Sin, right? Like, if you have the answer, you threaten my Lee Sin. I can develop this Viktor and we have Deny or Twin Discipline to try to save it. Or even do Worthy Soul as well. The problem is that the opponent's gonna get like, the problem with playing Viktor here, right, is that opponent can go for the Lucky Find into the Action Strike to kill this Viktor. And there's not much that I can do about it. I guess if that's the case, I'm probably just gonna go for the Twin. Yeah, so see, they go... Okay, well... So now they force me to have to actually... Wait. Okay, so we can go... So you let me get the value from at least getting one head score upgrade. You have a chance of hit the Samira here instead of your action grappling hook. So if you hit Samira here instead of the grappling hook, then you're kind of in a worse position than you would have been otherwise. We can technically potentially level up Lee Sin. Yeah, okay, well, I'm feeling good here then, right? I'm gonna play the second Bastaya just so that I don't overdraw when I play this Place Your Bets. If you have that grappling hook, we still have Deny. I just need to be stopped. Like, if I can stop this Samira... If I can stop this Samira from leveling up, we should be okay. Like, this deck really heavily relies on Samira to get them a ton of value. So if I can pop that Samira, we should be okay. Yeah, we'll go like this. The only thing I don't like here is that it taps me out of Deny mana. Alright, so it taps me out of Deny mana, which I really don't like. I guess let's get one of these guys for free. Yeah, let's just kill one of these girls for free, I guess, while we have the chance. Let's pop this Samira back. Let's pop this Samira back. Let's pop this Samira back for now. We tap out of the Deny, but we still have Twin. Again, if I can keep the Samira there, I think I'm in a much better spot than if she stays alive. If the opponent has Quicksand, they could stop the Samira from dying, so she would just get bounced back to their hand. And they can actually push damage into the Viktor as well. If I can stop their Samira and stop their whole rally stuff, then we're in a decent spot. Because I think action by himself is not enough. The opponent needs to have Samira to actually make this deck worth it. Okay, so Samira goes bye-bye. We get the kill here. We don't have Deny, so the opponent could actually... Okay. Is this a second Samira? If it's a second action, opponent needs to put at least an equipment on it before they can actually go for the grappling hook. They will be able to kill the Viktor though if they do that, as well as get their Warlord's Horde enabled. Alright, so yeah, so they can kill the Viktor. Yeah, they're gonna kill the Viktor, and they're gonna get their Warlord's Horde. And I think I'm fine with this, right? Like, losing Viktor kind of sucks, but Viktor already did what we needed him to, and it was 2 spells for the Lee Sin, right? We got the 2 spells from the Lee Sin. Opponent can go for their Sentinel's Horde. You probably want to draw, to be honest. You're gonna go for the Spell Shield. So if you don't have that second Samira... Interesting. By the way, we Mystic Shot this turn, so that we can play around a Vata Negation. I guess we have Deny for the Vata Negation, so we don't need to. Yeah, I guess we don't need to. We don't need to Mystic right now. Because if the opponent has another Samira, the Samira is coming down with 2 HP, so the Mystic Shot is good for the Samira. We save the Lee Sin anyways because of the barrier, and we have another Lee Sin if this one dies. Oh, no, no, because the Samira is coming down with Spell Shield. So if the opponent gets another Samira, the Mystic is not killing her. Again, if it's not Samira, I'm chilling. If this is not a Samira, I'm absolutely chilling. Let's go here. Viktor Lee Sin just to add insult to injury.
Villains beware.
We can block here, I guess. Absolver could be a problem. I guess Absolver could be a problem. If the opponent goes for the Quicksand, like I said, I'm not too concerned about it. We can go Clock Lane. I guess I have to watch out. I'll have to watch out for a strike. So I cannot tap out of deny, right? I cannot tap out of deny. Alright. So then if they go for the Quicksand here, we can easily just go Mystic and Unworthy Soul. So we go Mystic, Unworthy Soul. Oops, wrong way. That kills their Swinging Glaive. So that gets rid of their Swinging Glaive. Opponent gets another Swinging Glaive. They'll have to replay that action, which sucks because they'll still have Spell Shield on it. We might have to just start looking to commit lethal here shortly. We might just have to start looking to commit lethal here. So the opponent can play this action, comes down with Spell Shield. They lost their Swinging Glaive. So this is 4 damage, and this is another 4. That's going to be 8. I'm off by 2. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm off by 4, not 2. I don't know what I said. That. Still concerned about let's play this tag out. Let's play this tag out. I'm still concerned of opponent being able to kill me. I guess they cannot really kill me next turn, right? We can just pull with Lee Sin, one of the other units. So this is 4, 8. We need to have access to this deny. We need to have access to this deny. So let's go twin. Go like this. If opponent goes down to 1, we can kill them with the Get Excited. Like if you have another Quicksand, you have to use it now. To get rid of the elusives. But if they do that, we can follow up with the Sonic Wave. Sansa times. Okay. That's a good out. That's a very good out. That's a very good out. So we just let it. We just let this go. Opponent got their stuff stuck here, right? They have their blood letters stuck there. You can go ahead and advance your warlords. How crazy? How much do we threaten this? Like, what if we do? What if we threaten this? What if we force the opponent to have that spell right now? What if we force the opponent to have to target right now? Otherwise, they restart the warlord's horde. I like forcing the Shapestone here. Prowl? Perfect. Forcing it right now means that the opponent has to use the Sentinel's Horde this turn. And we still have access to tag out and Get Excited. So this is 4, 7, 11. So we still have exactly 11 mana to bounce back any threat that I might be going into. So the opponent was forced to have to use that Prowl this turn. I am kind of running out of resources. Like if I cannot finish this I guess no. I guess we have the double Bastaya, so we'll get a lot of draw as well. If I'm not able to finish this soon, it's gonna be a problem.
The dragon waits.
But again, that's why it was so important for us to kill that Samira. If that Samira was still in this game, we would be in so much more trouble. So much more trouble. They got another swinging glaive. All right, so they got another swinging glaive.
This is justice.
This smells to me like Absolver. So this smells to me like Absolver.
Act free of doubt.
Yeah, this smells to me like Absolver. We can bounce back the action. I guess honestly, if we block like this, opponent doesn't need to play Absolver on the action. We need to block this way. Yeah, we need to block this way because we want to force the opponent to play the Absolver on the action. I almost made an oopsie and let that action stay on the field. Yeah, this is the Absolver.
You can thank me later.
If they press OK here, we just play our second Lee Sin. So we beat the Valor Negation. Why would I not play my second Lee Sin here? Because again, I have this get excited, right? So I don't need to do anything.
Only I can endure the dragon's fury.
They will be able to get this Warlord's Horde very, very fast, by the way. I just need to push 4 more damage for Get Excited to finish them off. I just need to find 4 more damage. And this is 7 with the twin. What if actually, because we only need to find 4 more damage, it's always better to go twin here into the Disciple. Either one of these is going to push 4 damage and then they Get Excited finishes the rest. Opponent has to react to one of these right now. And if we find a second Get Excited with the Clock Lane or the Bastaya, we're still in a good spot. If they have the Valor Negation, they can stop the Get Excited. That's the only thing that's kind of annoying, right? The Quicksand also does that. The Quicksand also does that, huh? Alright, so they had the second Quicksand. I'll keep the tag out then, so that we can deal with the opponent's attack next turn. This game is just going too long. I don't like it. They're gonna get the Warlord's Horde enabled. They should probably just play Solani here, to be honest. They finally got the Overwhelm. Okay, so they had the Overwhelm, we've had the Absolver. They need to just play this Solani so that you can open up with the Warlord's Horde next turn. Just play Solani, give her Swinging Glaive. Just play Solani. Next thing you have the Warlord's Horde. I guess that's one reason why this Clock thing would have been better. The Place Your Bets seems a lot better to me, to be honest. This Place Your Bets seems like a better odds to me than Concussive Palm. But there's a lot of outs that there's a lot of cards that we could get that are not as good as Palm from the Place Your Bets. I think that's a mistake. I think opponents should have actually gone for Solani instead of like getting the Phantom Power right now. Like, this is not doing much for you right now. You know what? Let's find that second spell. Let's find another answer now with the Clockling. If you're gonna let me replay it, I'll replay it. Like I can just replay this now and get another spell. So I can get excited. Still a little bit concerned about the Rite of Negation. The more grappling hooks that he's using, the better for me. Because we can still survive. We can still... Okay, that spell shield is nasty. Alright, that spell shield was nasty. Alright. That spell shield was definitely a problem. Might definitely be a problem, right? Like if they... Oh. So...
I will not hold back.
If I go like this... I can still survive, right? I'm still concerned. Rite of Negation is still a problem. Let them go for it first. So we beat the Rite of Negation by doing one spell at a time after the opponent attacks. So we block like this. Opponent has to have a buff in their hand first. Okay. We don't have enough to play the Get Excited out. So if the opponent actually has a Rite of Negation, they just win, right? Because if we go... Because this guy got spelled... Yeah, if they have the Rite of Negation, they just win, right? So we just go for it. If they have the Rite of Negation, they have it. We lose to the Rite of Negation no matter what we do. And they don't have it. Because if we go for the stun and Mystic, we still lose to the Rite of Negation anyways. So yeah, that was a dosey. That was a marathon. GG's. In this matchup, we're going against Deep. This should be a decent matchup for us. We have the Lee Sin. Let's have the Disciple so that we can like consistently get these spells, right? As well as the draw. Let me see. Uh-oh. Alright, Quietus. I don't have to worry about Soul Harvest, right? So I have to be careful when I play my Lee Sin down. Because Soul Harvest could actually be a problem against us. At the same time, you know, fine. I'm also down to bait out that Soul Harvest with the Eye of the Dragon if the opponent wanted to give it to us. Didn't have it. Let's go Shaman Wind. Let's get this draw. Attack with it. We don't have the Twin to protect the Lee Sin or the Viktor. Right? So we don't have the Twin to protect the Lee Sin or the Viktor against a Soul Harvest. So maybe we play the Eye of the Dragon and try to bait it out. We don't have the Ballistic Bot either. So we don't have the Ballistic Bot. Come on. I know you want a Soul Harvest, right? They decided not to. Playing Bastilla right now is a mistake. I'm scared. I'm scared. Okay, well, they tapped out of the Soul Harvest, I guess. Kind of don't want them to go deep, right? It just feels so bad to play this Get Excited and get rid of one of my spells. Yeah, let's just kill the Sea Scarab. It should slow them down a little. It feels so bad, right? Like, it feels so bad using this. But I want to slow them down just a little bit. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. I knew you had the second one. Like, it's just about killing the first one before the second one comes down. Like, it's just, again, about slowing them down before they can go deep and start doing their thing, right? So, like, I want to be able to get some of my cards before the opponent can go deep. So we'll go like this. If the opponent commits the Mystic again, then it is what it is. With the Bile Feast, I don't know what's the Mystic. Come on, that's so ridiculous. The craziest thing is that I still cannot play this Lee Sin. I'm still not allowed to play this Lee Sin, so I'm just gonna go like this. This gives me the Eye of the Dragon, at least, and starts leveling up the Lee Sin. And this is Soul Harvest, right? Like, as long as the opponent has 3 mana, I cannot play this Lee Sin. I need Viktor or Ballistic Bot. That does not help. That does not help. Sure. I guess they might have Maokai and they're looking to level him up. So they probably have the Maokai. They're looking to level up this Maokai. This is so awkward. This is so awkward. There's that Viktor. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait just one more turn before I play Viktor until I get something else. Like, the Viktor still dies to the Soul Harvest is my concern here. So until I have access to that twin, I don't think it's correct to play that Viktor. We can pass here. If the opponent wants to just spend their mana, that's fine. If the opponent doesn't want to spend their mana, that's okay. That's actually crazy. That's actually crazy to me. So we can play the Lee Sin. We're losing to a couple things, right? If we play this Viktor, the Soul Harvest is a problem.
The time of machines is now.
Yeah, Soul Harvest is a problem here. If they don't use it right now, we can get the Viktor out of range by going for coin into Headscroll Upgrade. I'm gonna deny this. I'm gonna deny this to force, because we saw Vengeance getting tossed earlier. We can coin and Headscroll Upgrade. I don't want to play Lee Sin just yet, because the opponent could still have... yeah. Alright, so opponent goes like that. This gives me the go-ahead to play this Lee Sin. With 1 mana, opponent should have a way to stop this Lee Sin.
I fight with the dragon's fury.
So then we probably don't want to lose this. We probably don't want to use this second Lee Sin. Like we don't want to lose Lee Sin.
Pleasure to see you, master.
Because if the opponent has a leveled up Maokai, that could be a problem. So we probably want to draw with Place Your Bets. We have blockers here. This gives me a nice draw. If the opponent has the Nautilus right now, do we actually invoke Dissolve the Nautilus?
All will drown.
Probably, right? We probably do a slow them down. We probably try to slow them down at least, right? Because otherwise they get all their sea monsters for free. They could also have the Nautilus spell right here to bounce back my Lee Sin to my deck. Which means that we have to play the second Lee Sin. So the Riptide, this is enough for them to play Riptide. Again, we kind of expected this. Right? We have a blocker for the Hoarder, so I'm not too worried about it just yet. I am a little bit concerned that I don't have Deny. I'm a little bit concerned that I don't have Deny to stop removal again.
Your lesson begins.
Like if the opponent has another removal for the Lee Sin, it's gonna be a problem. They want to just level up. They have this Maokai, right? So they have the Maokai. They want to level him up. That's why they attack with the Spider, and I gave them the attack with it. Elusive? That's a huge high roll. That's a huge high roll. Yeah, I'm sorry, opponent. We got the second Lee Sin anyways. So we can predict first. There's our Deny. So we can predict first, get a Deny. Lost riches. I don't care how many treasures you get, it's not gonna matter. We have Deny, we have Lee Sin on the field. Opponent's not allowed to play Nautilus here. And we're gonna have this elusive, which is gonna be a ticking time bomb. Killbreaker? I don't like it that he kills my Eye of the Dragon. Let's go like this. Let's just deny this. Let's just go ahead and deny it. I don't like that he kills my Eye of the Dragon, which kind of sucks. If we bounce back the Hoarder, opponent just gets it back into their hand and gets a bunch more treasures. I guess I have to just go for it this way though. If I go like this, opponent can block here. This is 4, 8, plus 6 is gonna be 14. We can just kill them, right? With the Get Excited potentially. And the Mystic. If we attack with everything. Yeah, we can just kill them here sooner rather than later. This loses to Battle Feast now, by the way, so I should have buffed this one up. Because the Battle Feast kills this. We didn't get punished by the Battle Feast. So now the opponent's at 3 HP. So the Get Excited kills them. Opponent's gonna have to have a way to remove. Let's see. See what you have, my friend. Let's find another answer here, right? And that's game. Because now I don't have to commit anything this turn. Yeah, that's game. Because now that the opponent loses the Nautilus, I can just play safe. That was dicey, right? Like I think the opponent was correct in passing as much as it did. Trying to get for the Maokai, but unfortunately it just wasn't enough, and we're so close to plat 1, to Diamond 1, so GG's. In this match, we're going against Gwen and Sejuani, so this is going to be more of an overwhelmed deck more than anything else. So I do like the Lee Sin. They do have Atrocity. Like this is risky, right? Because I want to keep the stun, and I want to keep the twin. Like I want to keep everything, but if I don't get my if I keep everything and I don't get my Viktor or Ballistic bot, I'm in a lot of trouble. I'm in a lot of trouble. So maybe we just keep the Concussive and the Lee Sin. Get Excited is not great in this matchup. Mystic is fine because we can hit their 2-drop if necessary. I definitely think keeping Lee Sin is correct. Yeah, we got a lot of removal. Keeping Lee Sin, I think, is the correct play. If they play the Landmark, I guess we can kill the Landmark.
We shall sing, dance, and forget our woes.
What? That's 6 damage? Taking damage against this is bad, by the way. Yeah, like taking so much damage against this deck is not great for us. So I'm just gonna go like this. I probably should just Mystic as well, to be honest. Probably should just Mystic as well, but I want to see if I get like an Eye of the Dragon. Yeah, this is not great. I mean, opponent's gonna eventually run out of like resources. This should kill the Gwen. I want to kill the Gwen. So if the opponent plays Gwen, I think I just try to kill her instead of trying to do anything here. What a weird hand. What a weird hand. I still think keeping the Capone on the lead was correct. But we didn't get Ballistic, Out of the Dragon, or Viktor, all of which would have really helped us out a lot at stabilizing. Yeah, okay, so there we go. We kill this Gwen. Just important to kill the Gwen now, while we have the chance. If the opponent plays another Gwen, I guess we can concuss it. If I'm them, right, like all you need to do... Man, imagine if I had the Eye of the Dragon there. If I'm them, I either open attack, or if I'm developing... Because I guess if they develop... Yeah, so I think this open attack makes more sense for them. I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go and just play this Lee Sin out. I guess we'll stun it. I don't want to lose this for free. I want to have this as a blocker. I guess we'll stun it then. If you're gonna do that, I'll stun it. I don't want to lose this for free. This gives me 2 blockers now to at least be able to kind of do some stuff against them. We can go Lee Sin here, and we have the Tailstones, and we have access to Deny. Like, they're not killing us just yet.
Tremble before the winter's claw.
So if we go like this, we get the barrier, so we can go ahead and pop one of these hosts. We can always recall the whichever card the opponent like buffs up, right? So they do have the Halo buffs, but we can always just bounce it back because this is now gonna cost 3. So because this now costs 3, it allows me to bounce everything back and also play around the Atrocity. So we have enough for Deny plus Worthy Soul to beat an Atrocity. And then Lee Sin levels up, and we start doing Lee Sin stuff. The place your bets allows me to kind of refill my hand a little bit.
Act free of doubt. Your attack is obvious.
All right. I'll press OK first. That will make me quit. That Unworthy Soul will actually make me quit right there. You just spend an 8 mana Battle Fury just to get recall? Ouch. 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 Wow. By the way, I kind of like this tag out. I kind of like this tag out on this Tail of the Dragon. Although, I might actually... I guess I need it. I guess I need it to... No, I think I like... It's so tempting. It's so tempting to just go for the tag out on this Eye of the Dragon. Or on this Tail of the Dragon, so I can just stun. And if the opponent plays Atrocity, we have the Deny, right? Like, isn't that correct? I guess it's the same though, because if I'm recalling with the tag out, it's the same thing. So if I'm recalling with the tag out, it's the same thing. Opponent needs to have a way to deal with Lee Sin, which I'm sure they don't. We're gonna start pushing a lot of damage now that we also have the Viktor. We have Deny and tag out mana, so this is 5 plus 4, which is 9. So as long as we have Deny and tag out mana, we're always able to beat the Atrocity. And opponent has to continue replaying this Skarmo the Reaver to actually push damage. Because she's going to continue getting bounced back to the hand. So yeah, she survives the Lee Sin. But you're getting bounced back into the hand. So every time you have to pay 5 mana to actually play her. It's tempting though to go for this tag out into the Tail of the Dragons. But to get the stun. But the recoil is probably better anyways against the opponent's deck. Now we cannot play Designation unless we play the coin first.
Pillage and burn.
Just for the same thing that we've been talking about. How like we don't want to... You know, we don't want to lose against the Atrocity.
No materials, no improvements.
So the opponent has 5, so this is going to go to 9. So I can... Alright, so we can go... You can just go like this, right? And opponent loses the Reaver rank again. And that's game. It doesn't matter how we do it. The opponent just loses here, and we also get a bunch of coins to allow us to kind of get our mana back. So we were able to stabilize, and that's because even though the opponent had a lot of their early units, they just didn't have anything else to finish off with. So GG's. In this match, we're going against Heimerdinger Jayce. And this matchup is really annoying because they have Soul Harvest, and we also really cannot do anything about their French fries. I kind of like the deny, although it's risky because if I get a second deny, I get punished. The twin protects me against the Soul Harvest. So that's actually so good, right?
Let's get to work.
That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Let's bait it out. If the opponent has Soul Harvest here, I'd rather you kill my Eye of the Dragon than put it on my Viktor. Right? That's the card. That's the card. We know what it is. I can afford to do deny here.
The dragon binds us.
You don't get value from this, so I'm cool with this. Like, I can actually afford to deny their Sitzka spell if they play it. There's one concern with playing Viktor here. You know what? I'm gonna attack first. Just a soft attack. If I play Viktor into a Vengeance, I'm not happy about that. Wait, what?
With utmost efficiency.
I'm baiting out the Soul Harvest here with the twin. And we have now denied to protect this Viktor for the rest of the game. Plus, we get the Dragon Link. We do take, I guess, a lot of damage. I did not expect that dragon. Like, I never seen that dragon played in the Heimerdinger Jayce. That's why I said, wait, what? Because that kind of took me by surprise there. So we'll take the 2 damage from the dragon. That's fine. Yeah, we'll take that 2 damage from the dragon. We'll be able to play this Headscore upgrade. Challenger. Now we only need a quick attack. Wait. Wait, my friend. You saw that I have Challenger on my Viktor, right? I'm positive they saw that I had the Challenger on the Viktor. We need to have enough mana for deny. I like having this draw here. We cannot attack with the Dragon Link because it just eats up. It just gets eaten up by the dragon, right? So opponent's gonna just go for their Vengeance here to try to get the elusive turret, and we can just deny it. Yep. Plus have an elusive blocker for next turn, or the Mystic to deal with the Floor Begone. Like this. I guess we didn't need to open, by the way, just because we knew that. I kind of like this Ballistic bot, but we're playing the Shaman win for now. It gives me a unit that can potentially block the dragon eventually. And we can still Mystic that 6/1. Okay, we can also twin now as well. That stays alive. That stays alive at 1. We can Shaman win here to get a blocker for the floor be gone. And we go head score upgrade.
Brilliant design. New materials, new improvements.
Brash. Not bad. This Viktor is gonna level up. We have a second deny. I guess I'm like, because he's leveling up, I'm not worried about a Mystic, right? Because he's gonna go up to 2 HP with Tough. I need to level him up first, though. Before I can play Lee Sin, I need to level him up first, so that we don't have to worry about Mystic Shot killing the Viktor. So we level up the Viktor here. We'll play Lee Sin. We'll have the deny.
Electroplating completed.
Impact. Ah, okay. Well, that helps them. That helps them. Sure. You did what you needed to, Viktor. It's Lee Sin's turn. The deny is not worth it there, because the deny is gonna be for Lee Sin to finish the game. So Lee Sin can just finish up the rest of the game here. No need to have anything else on the field.
Pleasure to see you, master.
There it is. So then we deny this. We can attack with everything. And opponent knows. Opponent knows this is over, right? Once I was able to have the Lee Sin on the field, so GG's. In this match, we're gonna against Darius, Draven, and Gnar. Unfortunately for the opponent, we have access to stuns. I'm gonna keep this Get Excited. I have the hand where the Get Excited could actually be useful. Opponent kept their whole hand. Yeah, unfortunately for the opponent, I have access to stun and recall. So their big overwhelms are not gonna be as big as they could be. I do have to be careful, I guess, not to take too much damage though, so, you know, a little bit dicey here. The opponent doesn't have enough for the Bone Club, so I don't need to worry about the Bone Club just yet. Let's draw. Let's draw first. We'll play Viktor and get value next turn instead. The Bone Club is a problem, but that's why I wanted to draw, because I feel like I need to find the stun soon. So I can play this Viktor, start making my Viktor be such a big threat against the opponent, and also start allow me to start leveling up the Lee Sin. Opponent could Bone Club right there, yeah. As expected. We expected the Bone Club, right? We expected the Bone Club. We could technically transform their units, by the way. Let's go for the Ignition. Like, I have to be careful, right? Like, taking this much damage is not nothing, right? Like, that's 8 damage. It means that the Darius is already going to be leveled up. And I'm always going to have to be on the back foot of how I block. Unworthy Soul? Alright, that's game. That's game. It wasn't the Concussive Palm, it was something better. Ouch. Because that gets rid of the Bone Club, by the way. So that gets rid of the Bone Club, so now the opponent loses the Bone Club. Ouch. That hurts me. That hurts me to see. Ouch. Wow. And we can add the dragon so that we can get some lifesteal after this. We'll have Lee Sin as well, because it's going to be very close to leveling up. Yeah, so they do push this damage. Cool. We can play out the dragon and then play Lee Sin next turn. And we'll only need to have one more spell to level up Lee Sin. That's cute. That's a cute spell, right? It gives everything in your deck +1/+1. We definitely play this Lee Sin, I think, right? Like, the moment that we play this Lee Sin, there's nothing that the opponent can do anymore. We don't have another We don't have another recall or palm. So I guess if they have a Battle Fury, it could be a problem. But that's why it was important for me to just recall last turn. So I don't have to worry about dying to like a random Battle Fury. So we go here. That's a big Draven. That is a big Draven. I'll give them that. That is a big Draven. If we go Ignition, we have this Lee Sin. We could just go... We could go like this and force the opponent to have to block this Viktor with their Draven. Are we okay losing the Viktor? Or we could play a safe. We could play a safe and just go like this. I think this is safer. Because the opponent still needs to block this ballistic bot. Even if they have a Willing Death, it's not enough to kill my Lee Sin. Because he only removes the barrier. They can kill my ballistic bot, but that's about it. We have a blocker for the Draven. And we kill the Overwhelm, which is, again, our biggest threat. Let's play it safe. Let's just play it safe. I could have gotten greedy and attack with everything and force the opponent to block the Viktor with the Draven. But I'm about to level up this Viktor. So, you know, why throw it away, right? Why throw the Viktor away when I can just level him up? Now, this girl could be a problem. With the Battle Fury, that's going to be 12. It's still not enough for lethal. We know that the opponent has the way to get their Overwhelm units through, you know, without having to worry about us. This is such a good card, by the way, as well. So that's just game, right? That's just game. Like, this is the opponent's just telling us right here that, hey, I don't have another way to deal with like your Viktor, so I'm gonna do this now, which means that we just go head score upgrade, and now Viktor is leveled up. Like, opponent just gave up by doing that. We can force a Troll Shen out of them right now by going for the Get Excited on the Ruthless Raider. We get Elusive as well. Yeah, so we can go Get Excited on the Ruthless Raider. Let's do it like this. And then next turn we can attack with everything, and that's game. Yeah, like, unfortunately for opponent, I just kind of had the answers, especially that recall to destroy that Bone Club. I would have been done after that one. So there we go. We get to Diamond 1. So GG's. Hey, welcome back everyone. Hope you enjoyed those Viktor Lee Sin games. That first game against Samira Akshan was a marathon. I'm glad that you stuck around if you saw that whole game through. And yeah, I mean, this deck, I mean, it's not for everybody, right? Like, this deck is very slow. It's very meticulous, right? You have to go Viktor, Ballistic Bot, start using all your spells. Eventually you use your Lee Sin, and you start finding those small advantages, those small damages here and there, until eventually you're able to just finish them off with a Lee Sin kick, a big Overwhelm with Viktor, a big Elusive with Viktor, etc. So even though you don't naturally have a way to give your champions Overwhelm or Elusive, you are able to just kind of grind down the opponent enough that you can still get there. I love the new tools that we're able to play in this deck compared to last year when I played Viktor Lee Sin a lot. We get the Bastion Disciple, we got the Augmented Clocklin, we have the Place Your Bets, Unworthy Soul, like, and even one of Taga. Like, all these cards are so critical at getting us where we need to be with this deck, and it just feels so good. So I absolutely love this deck, and I hope you all enjoyed watching me play it, and that my enjoyment of it kind of showcased through the gameplay. Now, let's talk strategy, right? Ideally, you always want to start with Ballistic and Viktor, right? you want to be able to start using those Viktor improvements and those ballistic bot ignitions to start like leveling up your Lee Sin, right? So you start leveling up your Lee Sin. You don't care as much about the Viktor level up, but it's going to naturally happen as well if you have both of these cards in the field. But more important than anything else, those ignitions and those head score upgrades are there to try to level up Lee Sin, so that when you can play Lee Sin on that turn 6 or 7, your Lee Sin is already leveled up and is able to control the opponent's board. You're not trying to OTK them. You're using Lee Sin more like, okay, let's kick the critical targets that I need to get rid of so that the opponent cannot get to the win condition, and I'm hitting their nexus and buying myself enough time to finish the game off in a couple turns, right? So you're not trying to OTK them. You're going to slowly level up Lee Sin with Ballistic and Viktor, and that's why you want to start with that. And then once you have the Lee Sin level up, you can use them as a way to just slow down the opponent and slowly chip at their life until you can actually finish them off with your burn or with another kick or with Viktor, etc., etc. In the meantime as well, you need to stay alive, right? So that's why we have the Eye of the Dragon, allowing to have the Dragon Links, right? So the strategy is stay alive and slowly level up your champions through those free spells that you get from both Viktor and Ballistic Bot. You have a lot of spells that kind of help you disrupt the opponent's game plan, and that's kind of really what you want to focus on, disrupting their game plan so you can actually get to your game plan first before they can get to theirs and beat you. With that said, it does make it difficult sometimes when you don't get the right stuff. Like we kind of got lucky against that Overwhelm player that we got during Wolf the Soul. Otherwise, we would have been in a lot of a much harder time to actually deal with their board as it was. In terms of mulligan, because of the strategy that I just talked about, we want to look for the Viktor and Ballistic Bot, right? Those are two things that I want to mulligan for. Sometimes I'm even willing to kick away Lee Sin so that I can actually look for those Ballistic and Viktors. However, it doesn't hurt to have the Eye of the Dragon if you do need to stop the opponent's aggression. So just keep that in mind. But in general, just look for the PNC package of this deck and kind of use that to your advantage. So yeah, I think that's all we can really say about this deck. Hope you enjoyed today's games. If you did, make sure to like the video below and subscribe to us. We post LOR videos every single day. You can also find us on Twitch at Twitch.tv every now and then, and you can also find us on Discord and Twitter. The links to those are both in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.